Get ready for the dictation. On the count of 3, 2, 1, start. Whoever it is, whatever party it is, anybody with some criminal record or who is under trial in a court of law or is convicted by a court of law or whatever it is, that person may be debarred from entering any party, and all the parties should make it a point not to award any membership to such persons, but unfortunately the political parties are encouraging criminal elements, and at the same time several youth organizations which are there in every district, in every town, also draw inspiration from elders in the criminalization of politics. I would like to add another thing with regard to the press and the media. Unfortunately, in every election, the press goes on analyzing for 1 month or 1 month and 15 days. This time, the elections were announced about 3 months ahead of schedule. But all these 3 months, all the newspapers gave analysis stating there that are 7 assembly segments in the parliamentary constituency. And in all the 7 assembly segments, female voters are more than the male voters, and agricultural laborers are more than the agriculturists. In the last election, in this constituency, so and so won the elections, but he was defeated in 1971. And again such and such parties took part in the elections in 1977. So many people contested against each other, and ultimately that fellow won. But in their enthusiasm, the newspapers and the media, they are going a little bit further in analyzing that in this assembly segment, the number of Harijan voters in such, the number of Reddy voters in such, and the number of Kama voters or Naidu voters is such. Like that, they are going to analyze the facts and the position of the votes in that particular segment. That is giving rise to so much communal tension and caste tension. Slowly they are influencing the minds of political workers, saying unless you go on the lines of castes, it is not desirable for the efficient functioning of democracy. This is very dangerous for the unity of the country now. I would like to appeal to the media as well as my journalist friends to see that such thing is avoided. Such reporting is avoided. Such analysis in the press during electioneering is avoided on caste lines and communal lines unless it is done. I am very much afraid that we are heading from bad to worse. As far as money power is concerned, sir, every member of parliament, every member of a legislature starts his career by a false declaration. Mr. Vice Chairman, sir, right from 1952, we have been following democratic system in elections and we should feel proud of it. But as the days are passing by, the democratic system is being affected and our election system has to be changed as it is creating disharmony at the social level of our country. Every one of you will agree with me and feel that the existing election laws need to be amended. But the question is in what way these laws are to be amended. On this, different political parties have different opinions. In this context, I would like to suggest a few points as I do not have more time at my disposal. Sir, I would like to refer to the expenditure incurred during elections. There are incidents where a single candidate contesting from a parliamentary constituency spent more than rupees 1 crore. The election wave is spreading and so is the expenditure. As the prices are increasing, election expenditure is also increasing simultaneously. But as per the notification issued in 1984, the Election Commission had fixed a ceiling of rupees 1,50,000 as election expenses for each parliamentary constituency and rupees 50,000 for each assembly constituency. And if this ceiling is crossed, it becomes illegal and the elections are countermanded. At present, the Election Commission is following this system, but I do not think it is a very practical since it cannot be effective. According to former Chief Election Commissioner Shri Ganeshan's estimation, the minimum expenditure incurred in a single parliamentary constituency is 1 lakh. So what I would suggest that this ceiling should be raised, keeping in view the social conditions and its practical aspect. I don't mind even if the ceiling is completely removed. This ceiling is not serving its purpose. The figures of expenditure are always shown below the ceiling, whereas in actual practice it may be much higher. In the very beginning itself, people's representatives are forced to submit false figures. Their very first deed even before entering the parliament is thus a dishonest one. So I feel that the better course would be to remove the ceiling of election expenses. If it is not possible, it should be at least be raised. Sir, my second suggestion is that it is better if government itself bears the election expenditure. This suggestion has been accepted by many political parties.